I've had a few experiences working with impoverished learners, and to be honest, they've been all over the board. My first experience in working with impoverished learners came at an after-school program called Kids First. Kids First is a free after-school program over on the west side of Winona, in the dead center of the government-funded housing. My first experience with impoverished learners was definitely not a good one. Um, I had a bad perception of working with these students. These students seemed to care about nothing, and respecting the authority figures was not something they held closely to their hearts. These students would not listen to you, swear at you, or push the other students around. The students were literally out of control, and not even the head of the program could control them most of the time. This does not apply to every student that was there, but a high majority of them acted this way. I remember leaving on the last day of Kids First and thinking to myself that I was never going to go back there ever again. Um, however, I have had a few students since that were from impoverished communities, and they were the complete opposite. Actually, they're from a rural town outside of Winona, and a lot of their parents a lot of their parents were working at farms and stuff like that, working hard manual labor all day every day. So I think that they kind of instilled morals on them from a young age that said if you do if you do the hard work and work hard in school, then you can make it. You can make it and make a living for yourself, and you don't have to live this way, and things like that. So the students were always extremely respectful, and they enjoyed learning. It's just the way it was. Um, they just had like a sense of motivation about themselves that most that most of their peers didn't even have. It was fun to teach them actually. As far as making a true difference in their life, I believe that teachers need to be able to come up with new and relevant lessons that these students can relate to. Um, I have a few experiences with impoverished students, but not definitely not a whole lot of it. Um, but I believe that if a teacher is able to relate to the students and gain their respect, that they can be a positive role model in their life, um, especially for myself and the other male teachers that are going to be teaching here pretty soon. Um, there's there's not very many positive male role models in impoverished communities. So if we can gain the students' respect and create a relationship with them, then I think that we have a major opportunity to make a big time impact on their life, and that's obviously one of the goals of being a teacher. So I'm not saying I would be opposed to working with students in poverty someday. It can be a great experience, but I am not totally sure how I feel about it at this point. Um, I'm going to keep my options open though, and I will take a job pretty much wherever I can get.